What's your name?
Tony Overstreet Senior.
And you are here in where?
In Baker County.
And you say you have requested a transcript of what?
My son trial date.
Okay, and they won't give it to you, or they wouldn't tell you how to find it, or what?
Well, they told me how to find it, but everywhere I go, they send me back him. But they tell me they ain't got him here. Say I had to see the woman that do the judge report.
Okay, and your purpose in going here today is to do what?
Is try to find a way to get the transcript for October the 15th.
Okay, and that's what you asked me to come and accompany you in here today to record it, right?
Yes, sir.
As the press. All right, go ahead. I'm gonna follow you. Just going to do your interview or whatever.
Yeah, let her. She said she'll have it in the paper next week.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
Okay.
but
George Ryan, my name.
Chelsea Dobbins.
Peace.
And stuff like that.
Yeah, they're just going to do it. I mean, it's fine. I'll sit here but y'all just go at it, because and we'll call this TV station, because you need to. I wish you well, we be on the same page, because it's been a good time to do the whole thing.
But you know, TV station, they don't probably take it there. You got to schedule. So for me, they ain't no jump for me. But
So let's go and do it in the paper. They're going to do it in the paper. Go and do it in the paper. That's a fact. Because when they do it in the paper, they probably going to call you anyway.
You know, so.
Just don't use her time. Let her go home, because I know she's busy.
Yeah, she. See, we were waiting on you anyway. But now if you gotta go, you know.
No, I'm gonna stick around.
Okay.
I'm gonna stick around. I ain't no hurry. My purpose is this. Only thing is, I thought everybody was gonna normally be a universal, but I go both ways.
Okay, I'm gonna record it. Alright. So, can you tell me a little bit about the case and, kind of the history of what happened exactly?
2016. June 2016, my son, Tony Overstreet Jr., got killed. On the night he got killed, I got a phone call, and me and my brother then went over there searching for it, looking for it. Mm-hmm. We went to the police station, Alma Police Station, and Alma Police was there. I asked Officer Andre about the car that my son was in. He said they got the car and there was some blood in the car. I asked him what my son was. He said he didn't know, and he turned around and he walked back in the police department and did not come back out. And the police department did not look for my son. My family looked for my son. I found my son the next morning laying probably 200 feet from where they picked the car in a yard. They didn't look, they didn't care. But in the process of the whole thing that I've been fighting, the prosecutor didn't do his job neither. And the judge overstepped his boundary. The judge should have let a jury decide it instead of him decide. And I just feel like don't nobody care, and I didn't get no justice from Bacon County, period. Judge Brooks shouldn't have made no decision. He should have let a jury decide it on a murder charge or not. Judge Brooks made his own decision. The bottom line is they don't care nothing about it. They didn't care nothing about my son's death. And I think people should know. On October the 15th, I asked Judge Brooks not to accept a plea. Judge Brooks ignored it. From what he said in that courtroom, he was on the defender's side. He wanted to get it over with and be done with it. Lady from Atlanta did the autopsy, said they shot him 2 times, point blank range with a shotgun. They didn't go there to rob my son, they went there to kill my son. Judge Brooks heard the testimony. He shouldn't be a judge. Bottom line, not making a decision like that. And Andre Brunson shouldn't be the assistant police of Bacon County. Because of the night of the crime, he did not do his job. Now they don't made him assistant police chief. I want justice, and I won't stop until I get it. And I need people to know.
What was the actual ruling?
Judge Brooks practically made the boy take the plea. They didn't really do nothing. They didn't give nothing for my son's death. Nothing. Not for the robbery or nothing. Only thing they gave him for is the violation of his probation. They gave him time served and the violation of his probation. Actually, he didn't get sentenced nothing for my son's death.
So he didn't even, not a day in jail?
He in jail, but it's for the violation of his probation.
Yeah, okay. And how long?
5 years. With time served, the time that he done.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't do no, they don't care. And they showed me they didn't care about my son's death. They had witness didn't show up at court. Judge wouldn't issue bench warrant for him. Judge made his own decision. He shouldn't have that kind of power. He should let a jury decide whether he was guilty or not guilty, not him. Prosecutor don't care. Prosecutor, all he want a conviction. He don't get paid either way it goes. I won't stop him.
And you would think, a case where somebody's been killed, that they would bring in a jury. That just makes sense.
Well, we got ready to pick the jury. The judge stopped it. He made his own decision.
Mm-hmm. How you mean he stopped it?
He stopped picking the jury.
He gave y'all explanation?
I got up in front of the judge and I asked the judge, do not accept this plea. This man killed my son. Let a jury decide, and I'll be satisfied. He wouldn't do it. He wanted to get it over with. The prosecutor wanted to get it over with. They didn't care, and they don't care. Every murder case in Coffee County go to trial. They let a jury decide whether you're guilty or not guilty. The judge does not make that decision in Coffee County. We all in the same district. Judge Brooks shouldn't have made that decision. He shouldn't have made it.
Why do you think he made the decision in this case?
Because he don't care. He don't.
What's your opinion in terms of why he don't care? What make you
Judge Brooks don't care about black on black crime. He don't care whether we kill one another or not. Because he supposed to be biased. He don't supposed to be on my side. He don't supposed to be on the defender side. He supposed to be in the middle. Now he has certain power, but he'll bruise his power that day. October the 15th, he'll bruise his power. I asked him. The boy did not want to take the plea at first. But Judge Brooks stood up there, but son, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to let you talk to your mama, your dad, and your sisters back here in the back room. And you need to make up your mind to take this plea. That's wrong. You don't want to take the plea? Pick the jury, we're going to trial. That's what the judge is supposed to do. He had plenty of time to talk to his parents. He had 2 years to talk to his parents. He didn't. Judge Brooks overstepped his power. Now, more than me know it in the courtroom, some of the officers know it, but they ain't gonna say nothing because he's a judge. But I'm a parent, and I ain't gonna get to see my son again. And I want justice for my son. Judge Brooks should not made that decision. He should let a jury decide it whether he was guilty or not guilty for my son murder.
Since that that hearing or trial or whatever that day where the judge had spoke to him about that, what have you done since then to actively pursue justice for your son?
I had an interview with the Ghetto Press. We still trying to reach out. You know, I'm thinking about hiring a private investigator. Thinking about having if I can't do it on my own, think about hiring another lawyer to appeal the judge's decision. I went and tried to get transcripts. They wouldn't give them to me for that day, for that certain case. They wouldn't give them to me. They give me the runaround. I done been 3 different times, and they give me the runaround every single time. They know it's unjust. They know they wrong. From the beginning, Alma Police Department did not look for my son. They didn't care. Blood was on the vehicle. That by law, they posted had looked for whoever in that car because they knew somebody was hurt. They know they dropped the ball. They don't care. Blood was on the vehicles in the yard that I found my son in. Alma Police Department did not see the blood. I had to find my son.
Did they call the K9 unit?
No, they didn't call nobody. The only K9 unit was me and my brothers. They didn't call dogs. They didn't look. They didn't get out their car to look.
Do you think that if they had immediately done that, brought the dogs out, began looking, that it would have made a difference for your son? Do you think maybe, I mean, I don't know the autopsy results, like when
The autopsy stuff for us that he bled out. If they did their job, my belief, they could have saved my son. He wasn't a block from the horse truck. They didn't do their job. My son laid out there all night. If it had been dope, they'd have searched for it. They'd have had the dog. They'd have had 10 police cars and everything looking for that dope. But a human life lay out there all night, probably 200 feet from the actual scene, and you can't find it? Because you can't find him because you didn't look for it. He wasn't up under no bushes. He wasn't up under no house. He was just laying out in the yard. And the grass wasn't high.
How far was he from that vehicle that had the blood on it?
The vehicle he was driving, he probably 100 feet from that vehicle. In the same yard.
So if they had brought a dog out there, they'd have found him instantly.
If they'd have looked, they'd have found him instantly. They did not look.
have you questioned I assume you have.
I questioned, I filed a lawsuit. The lawsuit is still open. But you know how it goes. They buy lawyers off. They scare lawyers off. You got to get a lawyer who don't stand his ground. I mean, I ain't gonna stop. I don't care what it take, what it costs. I ain't stopping.
And they haven't given you an explanation as to why they didn't search?
Yeah, they gave me an explanation. They didn't care. They don't care. Not some of the officers that weren't on duty, they know. But you know, they ain't gonna tell the judge. But they, you know, they'll tell me when they run into me.
Do you think it's because they feel like they have no power, like it would even have helped the situation, or?
No, they don't care. Probably my son, look at my son's history. My son might have been in the trouble here and there, whatever they assumed he was doing or whatever. But he's still human. Nobody above the law. He's still human. And I won't stop till I get some justice.
Okay, when you referred to, what's your name again?
Chelsea.
When you referred to Chelsea about you got to get to free press, or who is to get to free press?
It's let me get it right now. When I first started this, when nobody listened to me, when nobody picked me out there, I made a phone call. I got a card from my cousin right there. I made a phone call. He gave me the card to a man in Battle.
And that's me.
I'm gonna give his name.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Then I get his name, then everybody will know him. I think I still got the card in my pocket. I think him. Yep. I called and I asked for George. Boston Brown. He answered the phone. I didn't think he was coming. I thought he was just like everybody else. Put him in the leg and tell me a good lie and then show up. I called him. He said he'd come. Told me what time and what date. He showed up. I didn't believe he'd come. He showed up. He didn't ask me for no money. He didn't ask me for nothing. He pulled out his camera. He interviewed me. And he explained to me the way things were going. A couple weeks went by, I didn't think the video would out. But it did. And people all over looked at it.
Where did it air?
It aired on YouTube.
Okay.
And Facebook.
And Facebook. And people were, people looking at it, really listening to it.
Thousands of views.
And but for the system, they ain't done me no good. Bacon County ain't done me no justice. They didn't even bring it to y'all. Yeah. It never hit the newspaper.
What about the TV stations?
Never hit it.
Whiteout.
None of it. Never did.
Why do you think they did that?
They don't care. I hate to say it's racial, but the authority in Bacon County does not care about black on black crime. The exact same day, October the 15th, I stood in front of that judge and I told that judge, you have the power to stop this killing. Today, you can make an example. He did. Later on that night, another young black man got shot down. The same night, got shot down in his mother's yard. That's on the judge. That's on the judge. The judge didn't pull the trigger. But if you let us keep continuing to do stuff and get away with it, we always gonna come to Bacon County and do it. Cause we know that they ain't gonna do nothing about it.
Did you didn't write the judicial qualification about the judge?
I wrote everything I can in the last 2.5 years of my life. I even went to Brunswick to the FBI and tried to get them to pick up the case. The head man wasn't there. The lady took my information, but you know how that is. Probably went in the garbage as soon as I walked out the door. You know how it goes. I ain't gonna stop. That's my son. I ain't gonna get to see him no more. I ain't stopping. Somebody gonna do something.
Police-wise, your voice needs to be heard, period.
They ain't, and Bacon County Police Department need to be held accountable for not doing their job. Andre Brinson does not need to be the assistant chief of police in Bacon County. And he black. He don't need to be up there. The judge overstepped his boundary. He should have let a jury decide it. Then me and my family can live with it. I could live with it, but now I can't. I'm gonna fight this to the end.
My question is, and I want you to answer this as best your ability. Number one, what was the gist of them not allowing you to get a copy of the transcript?
They didn't give me no explanation. Every time I go to Bacon County Courthouse, the lady in court, we don't have the copy. You have to go to Waco. Go to Waco, you got to go to court where they had the case at. Somebody lying. This their job.
Where did they have the
They
case?
should have run me back and forth like that.
But where did they have the case at?
Bacon County. Right there in the courthouse.
They didn't even give you, that's subbed out. Now I know that because I do it all the time, but they didn't give you the address of the,
Gave me the address and the phone number of Waco. I went to Waco. They told me I had to go back to Bacon County. I told them I done been to Bacon County twice. They told me to come over here, now you telling me to go back over there.
so are you willing to go with me today?
Waco?
No, we go to Bacon, go.
Yeah, we can go
Let's take a
back.
trip and let's make another request. Let's get it on record that.
See, because my bottom line of it is, my son didn't live with me. I don't know what my son was doing, but my son human, and he was my son. And for what everybody tell me, white and black, that knew my son,
Right.
my son shouldn't be dead just because somebody wanted to kill him or rob him, because he didn't do nothing to nobody. I don't know a white person or a black person said anything bad about my son. And I can't rest. I won't stop. I don't care who get mad, who I make enemy. The judge overstepped his boundary. He should let a jury of his appeal choose whether he was guilty or not guilty.
And so why do you make that real, bold, vigorous statement about the judge? You call him by name?
Because the judge sat right there in front of me and practically showed me, fuck you, get out of my courtroom. Excuse my language, but he might as well have said it. The lady from Atlanta, she don't know me, she don't know the defender. She sat there on that stand and she said they shot him twice, point blank range with a shotgun. He didn't die innocent, but he bled out. They tell the judge everything he didn't know. They went there to kill my son, not to rob him. They told the judge right then. Bacon County Police Department did not look for my son. If he bled out, if he'd have died innocent, he'd have died in the car where the blood was. Judge overstepped his boundary. He just abused his power. He didn't do his job. Again, he don't supposed to be on my side. He don't supposed to be on the other side. He supposed to be in the middle.
Since this has happened to your son, have you heard anything else negative about the judge in his ruling? Or you just taking care of your son?
I just took care of my son.
I
and
appreciate
the
that.
judge-
I appreciate it. I understand.
A friend told me, he a councilman. He said, Tony, only thing about it, your son got killed in Bacon County. Say them folks don't kill. Say them folks run Bacon County uptown. Say they don't kill now. He said, you remember what I told you? And it was 2 years ago. And he right. They do not kill. I want my voice heard. I want justice for my son. And maybe this will stop. Make them do something. I even addressed the city council about this situation. Bacon County, the mayor was there. She's a lady. She was there. All the city council board was there. And then they turn around and they make Andre Brinson assistant police.
What was the
Assistant chief.
What was the city's response to you coming to them?
It was raining. That's what they say. It was raining. If it was dope out there, you wouldn't care if it was raining or not. It's a human life. And I do believe this him. If he was any other child, they'd have done better. Like a white police told me, I ain't gonna call his name, 'cause I don't want to get him in trouble. He said, if it been my child, goddamn it, told him they'll look for him all night. But like he say, he's just a police.
He was a white police officer?
Yeah, he's a white police officer.
So what kind of confidence that give you in terms of the local law enforcement?
Well, for what I'm saying about the law enforcement, they ain't shit. Excuse my language. Now, you know, people might say, well, he shouldn't say that because he's talking like a thug on the street. But sometimes you have to talk like a thug to get your point across. I've been patient with this. I've been real respected with this. I got no justice. I call myself letting the law handle it. The law telling me, we're not going to help you. The judge telling me, sit your ass down somewhere. Your son dead. Accept it and move on. That's basically what he telling me.
Through their actions, right?
He sat up there on that bench. I don't want to be an Overstreet. We know that Tony Overstreet is dead. Okay, prosecutor, I'm ready to move on. They say I'm going to accept this plea. Give him time served. Violation of his parole. But I supposed to accept that. I supposed to say, okay, then the judge done made it see. Now, judge should let it went to trial and let a jury decide.
Okay, we've heard that. Okay, but my question now to you is, after all these years, had you ever come to this local paper for them to do an interview or to request that they do anything, and why are you here today?
No, I haven't come to this paper. I haven't came to this paper. I came to this paper because I need my voice heard. I need to let Alma Police Department know that I haven't got about my son. Mm-hmm. I need to let the judge know that this Negro is not gonna stop. We don't have to do something about it.
One more thing. So I want to understand this very clearly for the record. If nothing had been, first let me put it like this, if anything been ran on the TV station, they publicized that he got shot, right? The TV station, right?
Yeah.
But as far as your trial and what have gone down, have that been publicized?
Ain't nothing been publicized. Ain't nothing been in the newspaper. Ain't nothing been publicized. Nothing. They didn't even know nothing about it till I brought it to them.
When?
I brought it to them last when me and you come here.
Okay.
She say they don't tell them nothing. So if they don't tell them nothing, they can't print nothing.
Okay. Well, in Valdosta, a lot of the news media, they send them email. That's why I get emails from Valdosta. They send them to me automatically. So if generations to come, they go to the newspaper they go to television to look for a part of the archival record. In your case, the people, the generation to come will really know little to nothing about what happened to your son, right? Because
right.
there's little to no documentation.
There's been no publicity about it, no more than the YouTube that they get their press put on. One for them, a lot of people wouldn't even know what him or hide him. But this the first time I come to the newspaper about it. And it's really surprised me. They didn't know nothing about it. Amber didn't even tell them that we had a trial date. They didn't tell them nothing. Nothing hit the paper. And when for me being a concerned daddy, it'd have been he just been a human being gone.
Do you have anybody in your family that serve in the armed forces, the military?
Nah.
No one.
I got a nephew. He retired out there.
Do you think black people ought to serve in the armed forces when they can't get law enforcement and the news media to cover their stories?
Well, the way I feel about that is they the city. But now, I have heard girls say they would not serve in the armed forces because the government is not fair. But I heard it on both sides, white and black.
Right, okay.
They won't go in the armed service, they want to go to school.
Okay.
But I just want my voice to be heard. I want Baker County to know that I haven't forgot about it. And I want justice for it. Now, I don't know how y'all write it up, but it all started June the 18th of 2016 when my son got killed. I found my son myself. Where my son was, police didn't look for him. Then I went and talked to Andre Brimson. And he asked me what my son was into. I told him I didn't know. But blood was in the car. He turned around and walked back in the building. Shut the door. Didn't come back out. Now they done made him assistant chief. I need that in the paper. He don't need to be assistant chief.
And he a black man?
And he's a black man. He don't need to be up there. He don't even need to be a cop. They didn't lay him off. They didn't investigate him. None of that.
Why do you think they should have done that?
Simple reason, he didn't do his job. He took an oath to do his job. It doesn't matter who child it was. It just happened to be my child. It could have been white, black, blue, or green. He didn't do his job.
Did you ask anybody if they took any disciplinary action against him?
I asked the ma'am. She come out, not yet. She didn't got the full story. I said, I just told you the full story. I said, I told you and all your counsel.
But as far as you know, nothing has been done?
Nothing.
No corrective action?
Nothing. Not in the courtroom, not in that part, period. Now, yeah, you know you got cops. Some cops on duty, they know they dropped the ball. They tell them, y'all dropped the ball on that.
May I ask my final question? You hear this newspaper, what's the name of the paper?
The News Courier.
The News Courier. I'm with the Get To Free Press, and I got over 1.6 million views and almost 4,000 subscribers. Do you have any objection to me using this recording to add with what we already have posted to show the people a continuation of this pattern and practice that you've been going through with your son?
No, I don't have no objection to you using it. I don't have no objection of what this newspaper done to write up, because I need to hear it. Because wouldn't for you, all this newspaper, would nothing get out so far. And it's going on 3 years. And I have no justice for my son. Now people feel like, well, as time goes on, people forget something. People will let it go. It ain't happening to him. My son got killed for no reason at all. And I want somebody to be punished. I want justice.
Okay.
That's all I got. gotten.
Well, let me ask you another question, Officer. Now, have you got any legal documents from him?
I don't.
So you really ought to bring her, in my opinion, when you think that would be appropriate, especially
That
some
would
of
be
the,
helpful.
yeah, that'd be helpful right in that case.
I'll bring him by in tomorrow.
Yeah, she
Oh,
needs.
y'all say don't go out next week, right?
We don't come out next week, we come out the following
Okay.
week, so.
So I got time to bring it to you?
Yeah.
Okay, all
Yeah,
right.
that would help her out a lot. I know that, so that'd be a lot. Okay.
As a matter of fact, hey, go out there and look in the truck, bring me that paper right there.
Thank you, my beautiful. How old are you? You like a little kid.
Bring me that paper.
Wow.
That
They gonna let you do a little
folder
story
right
like
there.
this?
It's some thick paper right
Huh?
there. You see it right there. No, right there on that thing.
So young, you know. I know.
Tommy, who was it that shot Bill Tommy?
Pierre,
Austin?
Awesome, and two more guys, and them girls was involved. But they let them all go. See, this in what the jury list. That was the jury list on that date right there. That was the jury list. That's the list the judge stopped us from picking the jury. He stopped that. On that day, he stopped that.
And why did he stop? Did he give a reason?
He done what he wanted to. He just said, son, let me tell you something. If you go to trial, I find you guilty, I'm gonna give you life without parole. So you need to take this plea. No, he don't want to take the plea. You take it but the trial. The judge was told on one side. The judge let his mama, daddy, and two sisters go back there back there in the courtroom and talk to him. This man charged for murder. Talking days over, you in the courtroom. You don't talk to your people at the courtroom. You visit at the jailhouse. The judge don't care. He didn't care. Judge, I'm gonna do what I want to do with this him.
And what'd you say, judge name?
Judge, Judge Brooks.
J. Kelly Brooks.
Okay,
Judge
J.
Brooks.
Kelly Brooks.
Judge know he was wrong.
And so this was the list that they were picking from. They were going to
pick
stop.
from. And the judge stopped. And I asked him plain, I said, look, let a jury decide. Let a jury decide. And I can live with it. He wouldn't.
Was Antonio related to Pierre?
It's his brother.
Why is he on the, I thought it was, why is he on the list for?
That's what I'm saying. They don't care. They didn't care. And then he was a witness against his own brother.
And Miss Lois Batten's related to him too, right?
I think that's what these notations are,
Oh, okay.
where, like this person here, maybe.
And that's the purpose of discovering
Yeah.
whether they're related or conflict of interest.
They gave me a raw deal. And like some of the police tell me, say they done you wrong, man. That's wrong. Say that's wrong. Say the whole case wrong. G.B.R. come to my house afterward and told me, say the prosecutor really didn't care about the case.
How did that make you feel?
Made me feel bad. But it make me stronger in other ways because that'll make me pursue it hard. It won't make it. They just give me fuel to go ahead on, not to lay down.
So on this
That's when I don't come to Alma no more. Because I know any little bit of thing, they'll try to nail me to the cross. Because of the heat I've been putting up on them. You know. But if we done, we'll go back by the courthouse and we'll request for the
Oh yeah, we'll do that.
we'll request for the transcripts again, but we ain't gonna get them. They don't say, you gotta call. I'm gonna tell you exactly what they done say before we go in there. They don't say, you got to call the lady who done them, and you got to go to Waycross.
Okay, what I would do is I would go to Gunner and I could call the lady while I was there. And somebody would tell me where I was in before I left.
Say, because they been giving me the runaround. I've been
It's
trying to get
just-
them
It's your
transcripts.
right to have that.
I know it. It's supposed to be free.
I don't believe they're gonna deny that today. I don't think they're gonna deny it.
Okay. We finna go see.
And if they don't give it to you, then we'll do it in writing, and we'll do it another way. I promise you that. We'll do it another
But
way.
you got my number. 381 45 65. If you need anything or ask any questions before you print it, call me.
Okay.
But I try to come by tomorrow and bring you some legal paper, you know, court date and stuff. Cause I mean, y'all should have known, cause it ain't been printed,
Yeah, so we can just follow the trail of what happened, like,
you know.
you know.
But I got all of them. I bring them back. If not, I have my daughter to bring them if I have to work. Y'all will know when you see her, go.
Oh, I know, we're here at the back.
Yeah, Tony. Yeah, you know. So
Yeah.
I have Tony to bring them down here tomorrow, 1 or 2. What time y'all open?
At 9.
I have Tony to bring them, you know, and things. So.
I'll be right back.
Here.
Looking at you in my cars, I keep cars everywhere. I want the red one down those for my writing. I got him.
Who made the
I'm pretty sure.
Who made the decision to make you the chief or the assistant chief in a city?
What's your name?
Tony Overstreet Senior
And you are here in where?
in Baker County.
And you say you have requested a transcript of what?
My son trial date.
Okay, and they won't give it to you, or they wouldn't tell you how to find it, or what?
Well, they told me how to find it, but everywhere I go, they send me back him. But they tell me they ain't got him here. Say I had to see the woman that do the judge report.
Okay, and your purpose in going here today is to do what?
Is try to find a way to get the transcript for October the 15th.
Okay, and so that's what you asked me to come and accompany you in here today to record it, right?
Yes, sir.
As the press. All right, go ahead. I'm gonna follow you. Did you see anything out to say no cameras allowed, any postings? Take another look outside and make sure. It's a public building, but I just want to do that. You didn't see anything, right?
No ground, no smoke.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, how you? Yeah, ma'am. I came by here several times. I'm trying to get some transcripts for October the 15th on Tony Overstreet Jr. murder trial.
Okay, the transcripts have to come from the lady that's within court that does all the typing.
And y'all gave me a number, and I called the number, and I went to Waycross.
Yes.
But I went there, they sent me back here.
Okay, hang on just a second.
He'll give you the name of the court reporter.
My name's Tony Overstreet Senior. If I can, could I have the name of
And the firm, and the company.
the court reporter and the number?
And the company.
Her name.
Clerk's office, this is Naomi.
That's a good point.
Okay, that is, what this number is.
Yes.
Excuse me. Question. I came in the building and I noticed that the old Georgia Confederate flag is out there. It's not flown, but it's in the building posted. Can you explain to me why that's there?
I don't know, you'd have to go talk to the commissioner.
Okay, the county commissioner?
Yes, I don't know, I just work here, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't have no control over that.
I appreciate that. I appreciate it. I'm saying.
They filed a transcript on that yet. Let me look back. I don't have it on there. Now, they haven't filed it with us yet, but I can give you the name of the court reporter.
All righty.
I don't have a phone number, I have her address, cause normally you have to write for those, but now they will be up here, she'll be up here tomorrow, cause we got court tomorrow. And you may can see her in court, or, find out what you need to do to get it.
All right, thank you, ma'am.
They've not done one, they've not sent us one yet.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Mhm.
So she just told you that this is the courthouse for this county, right?
Yep.
And the court reporter that record the cases, and they don't have the phone number of the court reporter. She just told you, right?
Yeah, she said she got an address,
But no phone number.
no phone number.
So that means people that come up here wouldn't even know how to get in contact with the reporter, right?
Only through the address.
Okay.
Or email.
Yeah, call me or email.
Hey, lady. How you doing? Yes, I'm trying to get some transcripts, and I went upstairs, and basically they gave me the runaround. But I need to know, is you got a number or something other that I can call somebody and get them?
What did they tell you upstairs?
Well, they said they didn't have no number.
What
To the
kind of
court
transcripts
reporter.
are you-
I'm trying to get them for my son Tony Overstreet, October the 15th. And upstairs they tell me that they don't have it.
Is the chairman of the commission in?
He is not in the office at the moment, but I can give you his cell phone number if you want to call him.
That'll be fine.
That'd be fine.
That's his phone number.
All right. Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Mr. Overstreet, as I walk with you in there at your request, could you tell the people what happened in there and where are you going from here in trying to get a copy of that transcript?
Well, I went inside the courtroom to try to get the transcript. They said they didn't have them. Said they didn't have the phone number to the lady. They gave me an address to try to get the transcript. I went to the county commission office, and the county commission wasn't in, so the lady at the desk gave me a number to contact them.
Okay.
So as of right now, I'm still needing my son's transcript for October the 15th.
Do you think that there should be a policy or a written format for the taxpayers to acquire a copy of a transcript? Do you think that any citizen should have to go through all of this just to get a copy of a transcript? We just left the newspaper and they did say to you that you have a right to that transcript, and really it shouldn't be that much trouble in acquiring one. Am I right?
Well, you're right. It shouldn't be that problem, but I don't know what's going on here. Because the lady upstairs said it does not have a copy of that transcript. And she don't have a phone number to the lady who do the transcript. So this the courthouse. I'm supposed to be able to come to the courthouse and get a transcript.
Well, I understand a lot of them don't have it, but at least they ought to have a phone number and address of how to get in touch with the people that can provide a copy of a transcript.
Yeah, they should have, because I don't know where to go from here.
Right.
I just got to ask around and try to find it, and I shouldn't have to go through all this.
Okay, and once again, I'm about to leave. You called me here, and close us out. Once again, why did you call me to come here today?
Well, I called you here today because I need my voice to be heard on the decision that the judge made in my son's murder trial.
And what's the judge's name?
The judge is Brooks, Judge Brooks. I feel like Judge Brooks should have let a jury decide it on my son's case, not him.
All right, thank you very much. What's your name?
Tony Overstreet.
Tony Overstreet, you called me yesterday, and what we're going to do, we're going to go all down to all the areas that you told me about to actually where your son was found. But right now, before we go down there, I want you to tell me, how many times have you been to this courthouse here in regards to your son, and what was the outcome of all those trials?
I've been
What's your name?
Tony Overstreet Sr.
And you are here in where?
in Bacon County.
And you say you have requested a transcript of what?
My son trial date.
Okay, and they won't give it to you, or they wouldn't tell you how to find it, or what?
Well, they told me how to find him, but everywhere I go, they send me back him. But they tell me they ain't got him here. See, I had to see the woman that do the judge report.
Okay, and your purpose in going here today is to do what?
They try to find a way to get the transcript for October the 15th.
Okay. And that's what you asked me to come and accompany you in here today to record it, right?
Yes, sir.
As the press. All right, go ahead. I'm gonna follow you.